Okay, if you are sitting on the sidelines of this real estate market thinking to yourself, ooh, I wonder if I should get in, I wonder if now is the time, we're going to take it a step further in this segment. Real estate expert Bryan Garrity joins us again here this morning. Big Daddy in the house to tell you, you have to do it now, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
This is not a case of, well, maybe.
No, it's time to...
It's time to jump, you think?
It is. It absolutely is. I mean, look, there's a lot of reasons why you need to dive into this market. And I know people are fearful, especially with everything going on. You're watching the news, seeing everything going on with the debt ceiling, et cetera. Right. It's like, no, real estate historically is a good investment. And right now is really one of the best times you can buy. I got 5 reasons why.
Let me start with the fact they're more affordable.
More affordable. House prices are down at least 27% nationwide, and I'd say in some instances more.
Now, some people are going to try to time the market, and they're going to say, "Oh, well, maybe they'll go a little lower."
Right.
I mean,
but you're going to lose. Look, it's just if you're ready and you're in a position and you can do it, execute now.
Okay. Now, rates. You know, we keep wondering if they're going to inch back up or not. No matter how you cut it, they're low.
The rates are low. I mean, you're talking about some rates on a $700,000 mortgage of 4.25%. I mean, these are historic lows. You can go back 60s, the 50s. I mean, these rates are just crazy low. And how long can rates stay that low? Who knows? But that's another thing about speculating. The more you speculate, the more chance you're going to have to lose out. And there was an instance about, I don't know, 6 or 8 weeks ago where the rate spiked again.
Right.
People were sitting there waiting for that 4.25%, 4.375, and they popped back up to like 5 and 5 1/8. What am I going to do? Panic. Well, that's why you've really got to make...
These people obviously don't remember when they were 11.
12, 13.
And 12,
yeah,
13.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Which, you know, look, with the way things are going and the way the economy is going, that is at some point maybe not 11 or 12, but rates are going to go back up significantly.
Now, you know, a lot of folks, I need to remind everybody that if they come to you, Bryan Garrity, to talk about real estate and so forth, you have a law background.
Correct.
As well as your finance background,
Correct.
and as well as your real estate background.
Thank you.
Okay, this all ties together and works together so that as passionate as you get about this, there's a foundation for what you're saying here that goes much deeper than what a lot of folks would realize.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let me talk about, timing. I kind of touched on that a little bit, but...
Timing is now. Like we said, the house prices are down 27% nationwide. I've got some house prices on short sales. People owe $1 million. We're selling them for $650, $670. So I mean, I'm telling you, the house that you bought in 2005 for $1.1 million, now selling on like even a short sale basis $670. That's crazy. That's crazy. So those kind of deals are going to be hard to come by.
And you will go in and negotiate with the bank.
Absolutely.
And you know how to, you know what the legal ramifications of all this is, on top of the emotional aspects of what everybody has invested in this.
And it is very emotional. We're talking from the seller side of things. But, you know, buyers, this is a good time for buyers to take advantage of some good deals. And then for the sellers, it's a good time to get out of a bad situation.
Number 4. Home ownership is still the American dream.
They did a survey in the New York Times, a CBS poll. I thought this was kind of interesting, actually. They said that 8 out of 10 people, I forget the number, but 8 out of 10 people that they surveyed still said that American home ownership is the dream. You would think with everything going on, that's the last thing people would want. And rents are going up, et cetera. But no, people want to be able to own a home. Financing is still available. You must be credit worthy. You have to have, you know, income. You have to have employment. You've got to have a credit score. But you can get financing. And there's a lot of people that are.
So the financing is available.
It is there. It's there. But you know, you've got to meet all the criteria. And if you do, it's just such a great time to get such a good deal. It's crazy.
Now, can you help somebody if they come in, help line them up and line up their finances to give the most favorable picture to the bank?
Yes. Absolutely.
Because, you know, some folks come in, you know, like their finances are kind of the receipts they have in a shoebox type of thing, and they're not really sure where they stand.
Right. I work with Wes Shaw of RPM Mortgage, and he's really good about sitting down with the client, and if they're not ready now, getting them ready and getting them ready to move so they can execute. Another thing that's coming up, which has not been extended, the conforming loan limits for people right now in San Diego County are $697,500. Congress had that stimulus bill, which had increased the regular conforming limit of $417,000. Well, now that's getting set to expire October 1st. It's going to go down to $546,250.
Which means we're talking what most folks know as jumbo loans.
Jumbo loans.
Right.
But
over a certain dollar amount, it's just going to cost you more to borrow money.
But if you're an FHA borrower putting down 3% and you're counting on getting a $700,000 loan, they're going to drop that loan limit down to 546,250. Guess what? You're out of the deal. So you've got 100. You're putting down 3%. So you're not going to be able to have the other money to make up for that. It's scary. I don't know why they've not extended it at this point.
But
obviously,
they haven't.
They've not. And so most banks that do the underwriting and buy the mortgages are saying, okay, August 15th is the last day to fund these loans. So I've got some deals where we're sitting here. People are ready to execute. It's supposed to close September 8th, August 31st. No, it changed the whole dynamic. Because if the loan's not funded by August 15th, it's supposed to go down to 546,250.
Now, I've known you for a while, and I've heard a lot of examples of how you've helped people out, but I've just got to brag on you for a second. I really believe that one of the things that you bring to the table here is the passion.
Thank you.
And I think, whoever side you are on, depending on whether the borrower has asked you to step in, or the buyer has asked you to step in, or the seller has asked you to step in, you approach it with equal passion. And that really counts for a lot, because people are beaten down in this economy, and they need an advocate. Now, what we're showing here is what you will do if people are selling a home, and how you help get it staged, what they call staging, so that it looks its absolute best, so it's ready to go.
Here's a great example of where urban living is going to go. This is a row home. The guy that developed it is a real estate developer. He lived there for a while, got married. I mean, so he moved. So he needed a bigger place for his family. But that's where I think the urban development is really going to go. You're going to see more on less. So you're going to have the land, and you're going to get just more units on that land. And these row homes are a great example of what we're going to see.
I've got to go, but I don't want to leave without making this offer that you've graciously offered to do once again. 3 people and 3 people only, because this is very expensive. For no charge?
No charge.
He's going to help you through. If you're in loan modification hell right now, and you just can't see your way out of it, Bryan's going to help you out. So how do we do this?
So it's got to be first 3 people, call the office, we will come in, we will take it over, and we will get it completed. We've done that for a lot of San Diego Living viewers, but I had to stop. It was just taking too much time on the office. We've got all good, successful results now. I mean, we're going to have some of those people give some testimonials, but I want to be able to help some more people.
All right, so Bryan
3
Garrity,
only, though, unfortunately.
The Garrity Group, the first 3 that meet the criteria here, Bryan can possibly help you out on a loan modification. He'll do that for free. Bryan, thank you so much.
Good to see you. Too much time passed.
Time to buy is now.
It is, yeah, I agree. I'll see you soon.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
All right, for more information, you go to san diego6.com. You just click on San Diego Living.